Here we enter a safety corridor, which is a euphemism for lower freedom limits and higher extortion rates for your victimless non-crimes. They'll tell you these exist because more crashes happen in these areas, but most crashes happen within 25 miles of the home. And most homes are in cities, so why not make the cities safety corridors? In fact, most crashes occur within 25 miles of the home because most traffic occurs within 25 miles of the home. And I can't seem to find any statistics that measure the effect of distance from home on the traffic-to-crash ratio. So isn't that statistic a little like measuring COVID deaths by total number instead of per capita? This kind of proactive policing is destroying the spirit of America. Proactive instead of reactive. That is to say, it curtails your liberty before you break the law. That is to say, it punishes the innocent. Ah, a work zone. Fines are doubled. Better obey the freedom limit. Oh, yes, road work ahead. That would explain the work zone. Everything makes sense so far. Ah, yes, traffic cones. That reinforces the concept that work will be occurring within this zone. Ah, yes, here is where the actual work begins. Yep, still a work zone. I'm sure we'll be seeing the actual work any moment now. I think we may have all been lied to. Ah, yes, another work zone. Surely this one is authentic. Road work ahead. Sure. Ah, yes. Here's where the work begins, again, and continues for the next 27 miles. Surely we'll find some work in here, right? Ah, cones. No. Okay, we're into a town, 45 zone, red outline, cones on the shoulder, still a work zone. The work must be just up ahead. Ah, another sign. Cones, yes! This is looking pretty good so far. Aha, we found them! At long last, we've found the workers. They seem to be examining the work they've done, or perhaps considering what work they might do in the future. Either way, they don't seem to be doing work now, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna count that. That was work. Alright. It's kinda interesting that there was no end work zone sign. Are we still in that work zone? Or did that work zone count toward what they were doing? In which case, why did they bother posting the sign behind the truck? Wait a minute. Ugh. Well, you know the old saying, another township, another fraudulent work zone. Road work ahead? You just told me I was already in the road work. Are you saying there's going to be another one overlapping this one? Yeah, sure enough. There it is. If I get a ticket while I'm in two different work zones at the same time, will the fines be tripled? Are the fines compounded? Quadrupled? Unclear. Get your shit together, Texas. Here you go. See the sign? The actual work is happening right behind it. The cones only go on for a few hundred feet. This is what a work zone should be, not 27 goddamn miles. Protect the workers, not the coppers, and the drivers will be more likely to honor it. Ah, finally, the end. 27 miles of lies for 1,000 feet of work. Technical question. When I pass a sign that reads End Road Work, does it end all of the overlapping work zones I was in, or only one of them? You post fines doubled when they begin, so you obviously want me to keep track of and be aware of the current freedom tax multiplier. So how am I supposed to do that when you don't clearly post all the begins and ends? How am I supposed to keep track of it when I can't even tell how many work zones I'm currently in? Work zone. You know what I'm gonna say? Let's just call it ditto. Ditto. Are you starting to notice a pattern here? Oh yeah, here we go. Same story. Another township, another fraudulent work zone. Oh, they're actually closing a lane. That's different. Could it be? Could it? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the only real work being done in Texas. Oh, is that 200 feet? Uh-huh.